Krista boiled Drano and breathed it in until she was dead. Her estranged parents, by their religious practices, cremated her under her birth name. And just like that, Krista, a veteran, a mom, a friend, was stripped of her identity and vanished from our community. Just like that. And nothing could be done to uphold her dignity, and she wasn't around to defend it anymore. Gender identity puts people at risk when it's not in line with how men and women traditionally present themselves. Violence and discrimination happen, and they don't have to. When they do, we need to know that our security will be upheld, and we need to be able to simply continue to exist and to be fully alive by being fully ourselves. The laws against violence and discrimination that are on the books are not protecting us, like other minority groups, and we need what other minority groups have, which is to be included in non-discrimination laws and policies. Social criticism on the validity and morality of gender identity do not rule out the fact that discrimination and violence happen, and we have no legal protection, neither have we legal recourse. And our governing body can protect our right to live as we accept and understand ourselves, independently of our genetic makeup. We may not matter to them or to you, even whoever you are, viewer, but we matter to somebody, and we matter to each other and to ourselves. And in too many cases, that regard has cost us time, money, and blood, and it doesn't need to. And it's appropriate for our legislators, people in a position of power that we elected, to stand up and say, I, a legislator, recognize on paper that discrimination exists, that violence happens, and that it's wrong. And as a member of the government, I support your right to have a law on the books by which a judge can hear your case and decide the outcome. We deserve at least that much. So violence is illegal. And we have a law that says so. We have lots of laws that say that, but it doesn't protect people of race, creed, religion, handicap, and all the rest, and they needed another law. We need another law too. Some people take their own lives because they have nowhere to turn when things go wrong, and they would rather die by their own hands than by somebody else's. That's a shame. It's a real shame. People with any kind of alternative gender identity or expression deserve the same protections as all of the other minority groups that have gone through murder, suicide, rape, exploitation, homelessness, discrimination, any other forms of inhumanity that now have those protections. You can make a difference by contributing to I'mAlive.org as a donor or volunteer to help us get our suicide hotline off the ground for LGBT people. Sydney, whose channel is Sydney Tinker, is putting all her free time into making sure that all of us have someone to talk to when we need someone to care. It's Transgender Day of Remembrance today, and this is 2011. And Krista, I miss you so much. And I remember you. For the rest of you, be well and be you.